This here is the Sport oven. It's quite a well-known oven on the internet and in solar cooking circles. It's an oven that's made out of more recyclable type materials. The company decided to do that so they could be more environmentally friendly. Of course, that means some of the materials aren't quite up to par as, say, like some of the Sun oven or the Sun Cook or the Hot Pot. But it is a very good cooker. It cooks quite well. It's not quite as hot as the Sun oven. It's a little bit less hot. But we use ours constantly all the time. It cooks everything from cakes to stews, meats, and stuff like that very well. It does come with two different modes. Some people aren't always aware of this, but it comes with a summer mode, which is a 30-degree angle. And then it also comes with a winter mode, which gives you more of a 60-degree angle. So for in the winter time, you get an angle that will allow for more sunlight to penetrate. Of course, when you put it in the winter mode, its base inside, or the tray, floor space inside, is a lot less. And so the same size of pans will not fit inside of it as will fit in the summer mode there. Cleaning this cooker is pretty much the same as what you would do with the Sun ovens. Steam it inside, clean it out, especially clean it out every so many cookings so that you don't get accumulated smells and the moistures inside of there. This one here is probably known as the most wind resistant out of all the solar cookers, because you have clips on here that'll clip the lids on, and you have clips on here that'll hold the panels on. It makes it the most wind resistant out of all the cookers out there. It's also the one of the widest cookers out there too. So a lot of people like the fact that it can take regular size lasagna and cake pans inside their cookie sheets without having to find the smaller sizes. Its reflective surface here, just wanted to bring up a point on this. Because of the exposure and that, the reflective material on top can flake and start peeling off. I've had my own particular one for more than 3 years, and I'm still using it just as effectively. And one of these days I will replace the surface on it, but just so you know, it can flake off and peel off. But as most people know, we do carry a reflective material that can be adhered to this, and so you can take care of fixing that up. I understand that they are now introducing this solar cooker with a polished aluminum panels rather than these ABS plastic panels right here, so that'll be a definite upgrade for the SOS Sport. One thing about here in this thermometer, a lot of people complain every time I put it in and move it a little bit, my thermometer tips over, and I don't want to keep opening the oven in here every time the thermometer tips over, because then you lose heat. So the best thing to do is brace your thermometer or hook it in there on one of the sides or something in there, so it's sort of permanently braced to the floor, so you don't have it constantly tipping over, because that is a concern. It's just one of those floor model type thermometers that sits on the base of the floor. As I mentioned, this solar oven is a little bit less hot than the Sun oven. So a lot of people look at it and they think, oh wow, it's got twice the volume here, so I can put twice as much food in here, and it carries 2 full-size pots in there, round pots. The more mass you have in here, you have to remember the more time you need to allow. That's with any solar cooker. So just because you can fit more in there doesn't mean it's going to cook that much more food quicker. So you have to allow for those times, when you have more mass in there. And this little item right here, and some of you may have seen it also, it's what we call a little solar oven pointer. We picked this up from a lady in Florida. We carry this on our site as well. It's just a little device that you clip on there. It gives you a very quick eyeball ability to focus your solar cooker. You can tell just because of the shade or the shadow right there on there that it's focused. So just for those that were wondering, that's a little solar oven pointer. Nice, quick, easy device for focusing in your solar oven.